Hey guys, Beth Bitati here, and I know I kind of look like crap right now. I just got off of work, and I actually recorded this makeup look earlier. It's kind of a very natural, soft look for school. It's kind of school-friendly, although right now my eyesight is like extra bad, so I don't know if you're going to be able to see my makeup at all. I'm happy with my eyebrows today, though. They make me happy. My hair looks horrible. Alright, I don't know why I'm talking about these things. They're completely irrelevant. I had a really positive response to the last vegan vlog that I did, talking about food that I buy. So I actually just got back from Walmart with a food haul here. I know most people who are eco-conscious aren't really fans of Walmart. I can't really say there's anywhere around me to buy food that I can afford that is very eco-conscious. Like, I can't afford Whole Foods and all that. Like, it's just so expensive. So here is what I have. This was about it was just over $15. There's one thing in here that's John's. I'll actually go ahead and show you, show you that first. This is something that John got. They have these at Walmart, and it's, they're Dippin' Sticks. There's different I just got caramel all over my hand. There's different kinds. There are different apple ones. Some of them are with caramel and nuts. Some of them are just with caramel. Some of them are with peanut butter. And they also have carrots in peanut butter and carrots and hummus. I saw those and I was like, oh, those are a really good idea for, you know, people who pack lunches. And then I thought, but that's so expensive because this is $1 each. And as you can see, you hardly get any topping, and then you only get maybe half an apple's worth of slices. So that's, you know, that's I keep getting caramel in my hands. That's $1 right there. Or for like, well, here's what I duped. They had, here's my receipt. Nope, that's John's receipt. Okay, so they have the carrot and hummus ones for about $1 a piece. They're exactly $1 a piece. Or you can get something like this. This was less than $2. This was like $1.38, I think. And then this was $2.50, I believe. It was $2.50, and this is 10 ounces of hummus and a pound of carrots. So this is like easily 10 of those. Probably exactly 10 of those, I feel like. So this was less than $5, or you can buy the individual ones for $10. So that's like 50% off. And you just pack it yourself, or if you're just going to be eating as a snack at your house, you know, you can just sit there and dip it and eat it. I actually usually dip straight out of the container. I just don't double dip. That's the way to avoid, you know, getting bacteria in there and making it go bad. Don't double dip. So, yeah. There's that. To go with the hummus, and this is actually what I was eating my hummus with on the way home, I also got low-fat mini pretzel twists, and these are really, really good. You get a bag of 16 ounces. This is a full pound of pretzels. This was only like $2. I don't remember exactly how much it was. Now I'm going to be eating these things. This is about $2. I don't know where my receipt is, or I'd tell you exactly. I'll find it and tell you at the end how much everything was exactly. But that's a pound of pretzels, and they're like perfect like snack size. They're really good for dipping. So those are really good for kids too, because they're kind of fun, you know. And then you just use it to scoop up some hummus and eat it. Or an alternative dip for both of those, guacamole. Guacamole is good for you in moderate doses. A lot of guacamole isn't really great for you because it is very fatty. It's the good kind of fats though, so you do need to get some of them. Like, you know, you don't need to completely avoid these fats, but you don't want to eat them all the time a lot. I'm notorious for sitting down, and I would probably eat an entire tray of this, and these are 7-ounce trays. There's 2 of them in there. I would probably sit down and eat an entire tray, and that's not very good. I think a quarter or a half of one of these, so I guess a third, would be a reasonable serving, especially like if you have 3 kids and you're doling them out. That'd be an easy way to divide up 3 containers of little dip for them, and then send them with pretzels or carrots or tortilla chips is more traditional. Either way, though, guacamole is an excellent alternative to just about any other chip dip you could ever eat. Some of the low-fat bean dips, especially if you make them yourself by like mixing things at home, like mashing up black beans and then adding spices and tomatoes and peppers, you can make a really tasty dip that way. But in lieu of that, essentially, substituting avocado for black beans or something like that would also make a very tasty, healthy dip. But in lieu of that, you can just buy guacamole. And I got the hot, just because it's usually more flavorful. I haven't had this particular brand's hot, so. And Market Side is like the Kroger brand, the Walmart brand. So it's usually pretty well priced there. They also had these, and I was really concerned because I thought they would have egg in them, but I didn't see egg in the ingredients anywhere. So if you guys know that I'm wrong and I need to reread it, let me know. But these are vegetable egg rolls, low fat. It even says it on the package, but I think it's funny because like any vegetable product, they always put low fat on it. Like, okay, well, that's why so many people use vegetarianism as an eating disorder cover-up, and I'm not a fan of that. But, regardless, this is a tray of 5 for $2.50. Not to mention the fact that these aren't deep fried. I think they may have oil on them. Oh, they are fried and oiled, but like they're not dripping with oil. And these are refrigerated, so if they were oily, they would still be oily. So they're not like dripping in oil or anything like that. So as long as you like bake these, or they even recommend microwaving them, they're not going to be too terribly unhealthy. And I feel like I am yelling at you guys right now, but I'm trying really hard to make it to where you guys can actually hear me when I record with my eyesight. So that was $2.50, and there's 5 of them. Sorry I'm eating. I'm like absolutely starving. I just got off of work. But I'm going to keep doing it. Bananas. Always a good snack. It's self-preserved inside of a peel. Fruit in general is always a good snack. Always. Just make sure if you have any fruit or vegetable with an edible peel, you wash it before you eat it. Even something like this, it's always a good idea to still go ahead and wash this because this has been cut and then been sitting, so if there is any bacteria, it's been multiplying like crazy. So just in general, and you don't need fancy fruit wash, just like using regular water on any fruit with an edible peel, like room temperature tap water, that gets off like 98% of the germs or 99.8% of the germs or something like that. So like you don't need fancy fruit wash, just wash it under warm tap water and then eat it. It's also a good trick too if you have like any vegetables that are like leafy vegetables and they've gone limp, is you just run them under cold water again and it should perk them back up, at least long enough to eat them. So yeah, sorry, I'm just like naming off random advice. Bananas! They're very, very tasty. They're high in potassium. They're good for growing children and for athletes because the potassium is good for helping with muscle cramps. And they're just tasty. Some people, like John, can't stomach an entire banana. He can only eat half of one, and then he starts to kind of feel nauseous. I don't know if it's so rich in nutrients, like potassium and stuff, and that's why it does it, because some people can be a little potassium sensitive, just like there are people who are potassium deficient. So, anyways, if that's the case, you know, just cut it between 2 kids, press, like cling wrap, or if they are going to complain that it's, you know, cut, you just cut it in half, then honestly, it's not going to brown that much. If they're that whiny, tell them to suck it up and just eat the damn banana. But if you're that concerned about it, you can press like cling wrap to the end, and keep it sealed off that way. But in general, I mean, it's a banana. Just eat it. Don't worry about it. So, bananas. All fruits. Speaking of fruits with edible peels. I got a pretzel stuck in my throat. This is why you don't eat while you're recording videos. Okay. Apples. John actually picked these up because he got this. And we have peanut butter. We already have peanut butter. If you don't have peanut butter, depending on what kind of peanut butter you get, it might bump your bill up to 20 instead of 15. But he got 3 apples. He got green apples, which I don't particularly care for, but I mean, I'll eat them, whatever. I prefer like big juicy yellow apples. And well, you like the green ones. I'm okay with it. So John got green apples. I might try to steal this one because it's turning half red, and it reminds me of Snow White, the evil witch. And she could only eat the red side for the poison. I think it was the red side. I don't know. So, I believe that was $15 for all of that. I'm going to grab my receipt and record an ending here. That way you guys know how much is actually invested in this right here. Hold on a second. Okay, I got my handy dandy receipt here. And see, here's the thing too, because I cashed my check there. Oh, never mind, they weren't doing it tonight. Usually the receipts are really short, or they'll print on both sides, and they didn't do that on this one, so that kind of bums me out. They've been doing surprising steps to change things around there, but I think it's because they had to. I think they got sued. I don't know. I don't want to say that and it be wrong, because I don't want to get like in trouble, but I think something happened and they had to start doing a bunch of environmentally conscious stuff. Anyways, John's apples were $2.59. The bananas were $1.46. The baby carrots were $1.38. The hummus, that container of hummus, was $2.50. The guacamole, the 2 7-ounce packs, were $3.50. The egg rolls were $2.50 for the 5-pack, and I just realized you can't see that. Oh, and then the pretzels were $1.48. So my subtotal was $15.41. Yeah, there's no tax. Do they not tax food? I don't know things. I don't know. I always get confused by whether or not they tax food, or if they only tax like certain food items, like maybe candy bars I think they tax. I don't know. Whatever. So, yeah, my total was $15.41, and then John's thing was $1, but he bought that himself. So that was $16.41 for everything you saw in this video today. These snacks would last you, I mean, if you are rationing them out and everything, you could probably have between 3 and 7 days worth of snacks, depending on how much you snack. I don't know how long these are going to last me. I can always check in later and let you guys know how long these lasted me. I do tend to snack a lot, though. So, that's why I'm kind of chubby still. I like to snack. So, that was just a little video I wanted to record for you guys. I had a really positive reception for the last vegan video, so I don't know. I just thought this might be kind of relevant too, with back to school getting ready to happen and needing to have like healthy snacks around for kids or things you can send in their lunches. So hopefully this helps, because I know being vegan in a non-vegan world can be very, very daunting, especially if your kids have things that, like, you know, it's like, what is that? Like, I don't need that. Like, you know, this is something that's pretty normal, pretty basic, you know. Granted, if you have kids, I'm sure you've already thought of these things. I mean, you have to keep those kids snack fed all the time. Kids eat a lot. They do. Kids are eaters, man. Which they're growing. I'm not saying little kids are, like, fat or anything. Yeah, I'm gonna go make an egg roll and then get ready for the club. So if you guys like this video and you want me to keep doing videos like this, let me know. John and I move into our new place September 1st, and I might try to do some cooking videos. I don't know. If you guys hate seeing this on my main channel, let me know, and I'll possibly think about getting a second channel. I'm not very excited about the idea of having 2 channels to maintain, but if that's what you guys want. Hi, baby. I'm so happy you're home. My dog's right here. Can you guys see him? No, you can't have that pretzel. That's my pretzel. Oh, he's all sneezy. I'm so happy he's back. Oh, if you guys want me to start a second channel for vegan stuff, let me know. Alright, I will talk to you guys soon. I'm apparently got to go love on my dog now and make me some food. Might be hungry. I wonder if John fed him. Alright, bye guys.